So when you guys make a knob, okay, if I'm going to make it on the wheel, what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to come in and I need to create this kind of ledge underneath it. What is going to go there when I actually use the knob? Your fingers, right? My biggest pet peeve is when kids take a hunk of clay, they roll a ball, and they just stick it on top. It doesn't A, look good, and B, there's no way of actually how you can grab that. Here's the cool thing is, like, if you guys want to like put an indent in or jazz it up, you go right ahead. Okay, so make this, I try to match whatever's going on here to the body of my teapot so it looks like it all goes together. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off. Okay, and then I could slip and score and attach that to the top of my lid. Okay, do you have to do it on the wheel? No, you can totally go ahead and like coil it or just kind of pinch it. Just make sure you have that spot where your fingers can get under. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is making a spout. Now, essentially what I'm making is I'm making a cup with no bottom, because why? What's got to get through it? Water, liquid, right? So I'm going to center like I normally would, and I probably have more clay than what I need, and that's okay. And I'm going to break in, and I'm going to go all the way to the what? Bottom, all the way to the back. Okay. Pull wide. Okay, I don't need to worry about a wooden rib. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of pull up, thin this out. Now, right now, is this a spout? It's way too what? Wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to choke it back in, but I have more than enough clay, so I'm going to take a little off. And I am ultimately trying to make the shape of a funnel. How would you describe a funnel? Talk me through it. What's the shape of a funnel? It's got to get wide at the bottom and it's going to taper up. Now your hole has to have a correlate to how much water and how fast you want stuff to get out, right? I had a friend in college, he made the spout opening. He literally pinched it so tight that it was just the needle tool opening. And when he poured it, you'd put your cup here and you'd pour it and it would shoot all the way over here because it would have too much pressure. Okay, so you want a base kind of middle ground, not too big, not too small. And you have to know this is eventually going to do what? Shrink. It's going to definitely shrink. Okay, so let's say this is my spout. Have you guys ever poured a 2-liter bottle of soda? What does it sound like? Glug, glug, glug. Okay, what's trying to get out? Air's trying to get in. What's water or fluid's trying to get out, right? So that's the glug. Your shape right here will help prevent the glug, 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 and it will kind of spin like a toilet, and it will be better. Now, let's pretend this is my thing. How dumb does that look?
Really dumb.
Why?
It's not connected.
Well, yeah, it's not connected, but also what direction is my spout? Straight out, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm physically going to cut off a huge chunk on one end. And you'll notice it's really thick right here. Like I'm taking all that out. And I needed that to stick to the back. Now, what I need to do, let's say I'm going to attach this. I don't care if you make this on the wheel. I don't care if you coil this. However you make it, you're going to want to wet this connection. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stick it on your project, and that wet spot will give you a what? A guide. Where are you going to cut? The inside. If you cut around it, this whole thing is going to go through. You're going to cut on the inside so that you can actually make your spout an actual like teapot and usable, so it's not just a lid jar. Then you can slip and score, smooth it all together. I can adjust this up, okay? I can cut it, I could angle cut it if I wanted it. I don't know, you do you. I would wait till it's not so wet, but you get the idea. I would probably have raised it up so that the spout is matching the like very top so that it actually can hold the amount of fluid that I have made within the body of my pot. Okay. Thank you.